Well, the objectives are basically to rescue, preserve, and promote Cuban and Cuban American culture in a framework of freedom and without any type of censorship, and also to foster new developments in the arts. Cuban and Cuban American artists, or other artists who are interested in Cuban culture who want to interpret the music or plays.
And do you have any contacts with dissidents inside of the island or independent artists?
Independent artists have written to us, and we've actually sponsored a play last year by an independent theater group in Havana who was traveling in New York, and we sponsored them and we presented. So whoever wants to reach out to the center, we're there to support.
And I just wanted to point out that 2 years ago we have a one-day conference about contemporary art inside and outside Cuba, and two painters from Cuba came and we displayed some of their works. Unfortunately, I don't remember their names. Perhaps Iraida remembers those. But what we are trying sometimes is to incorporate to some of our events artists, if they are around, or if possible, from Cuba to participate in some of our events.
And how did this idea of having an event about improper conduct emerge?
Well, Improper Conduct was made in 1984, as you know. This year, and I think I mentioned that, we are celebrating its 35th anniversary. And because for us it's a very special year, we are also celebrating the 500th anniversary of the founding of Havana. We thought that it was a great idea to invite Orlando, who is based in Miami, to present his film. And of course, one of the senior librarians offered us the opportunity to do it here. That's why we met here. Actually, this is the second time that I have been here related to Cuban films. Before the Night Falls, the film by Julian Schnabel, it was the screening of the film was about 6 months ago. Schnabel was not present, but I was here, and instead of talking about Arenas' literary work, everybody can read his books. What I did, because we were very good friends, and I wanted to share some of anecdotes that I think could enrich the vision that some of these people had about who Reinaldo Arenas was. And it was so beautiful, so touching. I was Reinaldo Arenas' executrix for 10 years. And I had the privilege to consider him a great friend. In fact, he granted me 2 interviews. His second interview, and most importantly, he granted me his last interview. Just a couple of weeks before he passed away, we met, as we used to do occasionally when he was healthier, but I didn't dare. I didn't want to ask him many questions because he was so weak, he could hardly walk. However, it was something that I have no words to describe. When he started talking about his work, that's why while I was looking at the film, that part of the film when he's talking about that he was a known persona in Cuba, I remember in my interview he said that his books were his children, and of course you can have 10 children, love them all, but each one is special in his or her own way. And that's why it occurred to me to open the Q&A by asking Orlando about his relationship with improper conduct, because he has made several documentaries, but probably his connection with each one is very different.